What would happen to religion if it were definitively proved God wasn't real? Definitively proven would be a matter of endless controversy. Nothing. Religion is already an act of faith. It would be interpreted as a test of their faith and believe even more. It's a sign. I don't think anything would happen because it was proved that the earth is round and there are still a lot of people that think it's flat. It is only a theoretical thought experiment, largely because in order to definitively prove the non-existence of a concept like God, you would need the sort of magic appeal to mystery that would tend to prove the existing of something like God. Proving the empirical non-existence of something is really hard to do. Which is why we put burdens of proof on proponents, and adopt the axiom that we only accept propositions for which there is supporting evidence. 0. People will believe what they want and facts won't change that. Thank you everyone for upvoting this several hundred times even though I was wrong. Since everyone is saying nothing, I will mix it up. Proof of God's non-existence would be followed by an intensive effort to invent him. Too much temporal power is involved for them to just pack up and move on. A lot of folks would want their money back. Believers would find a way to discount it. We've seen it time and time again, for example with evolution. Besides, Homer Simpson already proved there was no God, but Flanders burned the proof. They'll find a loophole. I assume nothing because how do you definitively disprove a philosophical concept? Nothing. I'm not one to say, but in the book God is Dead by Ron Curry Jr. he explores the idea. Worth reading. Denial. Nothing would happen. People would still believe because it's not about knowledge, it's about belief. Well, the guy that took the picture of the Loch Ness Monster admitted that it was a toy boat. And scientists digitally scanned the entire loch and found nothing. And people are probably standing with their binoculars looking for Nessie at this very moment. So, taxes. I don't think anyone who genuinely believes in God would change their opinion even with some definitive proof. Religion is already based on having faith in something that you can't technically prove exists. I don't think the vast majority of religious people's lives wouldn't change. If there are anti-vaxxers, then there's a whole group of people who believe despite the evidence. Therefore, religion would continue to exist. This is a bait post to farm karma from atheists and farm comments from theists. Take the money and run comes to mind. Completes the con. When have something being definitely proven ever stop people from believing in nonsense before? Nothing, because the people that believe in it would try to do something to prove your proof wasn't real. See anyone who believes in QAnon. South Park had a great episode a long time ago about what would happen if all religion disappeared. The kids think the world will be a utopia now, only to find out people are now warring over which atheists are the true atheists. You can't use logic to change someone's belief when they didn't use logic to come to that belief. What would happen if God was definitively proven to be real? Mankind would crucify him. Absolutely nothing. As with COVID, people will believe whatever they want, and what is in line with their worldview. They always have and always will. It happened on The Simpsons. Flanders checked the math, found it was correct, then burnt the paper it was on. Like climate change and the effectiveness of vaccines is definitely proven? Nothing would change. Nothing. Religious people already have to disregard reality to maintain their beliefs. Some people might stop going, but overall I think it would be nearly impossible for most seriously religious people to just quit believing. And in most cases I don't see any issue with someone who wants to live by faith. They won't believe it. Anyone who genuinely believes right now, will not believe it. If it were proved, that wouldn't stop them. Lol. COVID was proved to be real and people still claimed it was fake. People are gonna think what they want to think. It doesn't matter what other people say. Nothing. You can't convince someone with evidence who already believes without it. Nothing. Religion is based on belief, not facts. I have always had the theory that it would create havoc on timelines as we know it. Also, if aliens were to be real and the government came out and said that they are, it would absolutely destroy and mess up religion as we know it. So emo, that's why they keep aliens hidden. Religion controls people. With no religion, no control, and no control isn't good for governments. It wouldn't go away for the crazy fundamentalist people of faith. The problem isn't their belief in God, but all their other delusions. So if it were undoubtedly proven that God doesn't exist, they're already so delusional and narrow-minded that they'll just claim it's a hoax. We're talking about the same fanatics that still claim an election was rigged, despite having zero evidence. Religious regards don't care about your facts. There are people who believe the earth is flat despite it being definitively proven that it's round. How would you ever convince people that God wasn't real even if you had all the proof in the world? It's unprovable. The closest would be another religion being proved true. The reaction would then either be, A. This proven gods are clearly demons sent to test us. B. These are just angels and all this is consistent with what's in the Bible. See cherry-picked quotes here, and here.